Welcome to the first in a series of EGX 2014 reaction videos from me, Respawn Rossco, looking at all the big games and trying to find that elusive game of the year, plus all the games of next year. This video is going to start with The Order 1886, one of my games in show. The detail and graphical quality of The Order 1886 is the first thing that stands out. There is literally no difference between a cutscene and gameplay. It's seamless. There were a number of gamers that I spoke to, and there was my own response as well. When the cutscene ends and you take control of your character, you have that moment where you just think, what's going on? Why isn't the cutscene carrying on? And you realise you're actually playing the game. And it is that good. The actual cutscene to gameplay interface and design is brilliant. The detail on the characters is just outstanding. The uniforms, the facial details, the way everything moves, the best moustaches I've ever seen in a game ever. The expressions as they speak to one another, as they're talking, with some really nice top-notch voice acting using very good British accents and British actors to really convey this sense of, you know, this alternate history Britain. The lip syncing and expressions to it were like watching, you know, a CGI movie more than you would watch in a game. It truly is attention to detail at its best. The actual gameplay itself is a lot of fun, with some very tight responsive shooting mechanics. Also a very nice different way of shooting. The gun that you were given in the demo, it was a small demo going through the actual streets of London trying to get from one end to the other with these rebels after you. The gun that you fire shoots off a series of shots that you can ignite with a flare that you send out from the same gun. So you shoot it, then you shoot the flare, or you can do it the other way around. You can actually shoot the flare and shoot the explosive rounds through it, which then creates like a rain over a bunch of enemies and sets them all on fire, which is quite handy when you've got quite a few of them after you. It really is a very tight, well designed game. The only disappointment, I can honestly say, that there were no half-breeds in the demo. It was literally just getting from one part of London to another. You were dragging the body of one of your colleagues along as he was injured and keeping the gunfire off them. But just in that short amount of time, the actual level of quality from this game is truly outstanding. The set piece was reminiscent of one of the ones you would get in Uncharted, where one of the guys was injured. You had to make sure you shot the guys as they were coming out, and you were trying to drag his body across, and if you didn't do it quickly enough, if you didn't take them out fast enough, a guy rushed out and threw a grenade at you, which meant you had to start the set piece sequence again. So it does have a lot of third person you know, expectations, those kind of things you would want from it, the set piece looks. But the biggest thing, I've said it before, I will say it again, absolutely beautiful. The first game that I have seen that really captures this idea of the PlayStation 4, and obviously I know it's PlayStation 4 exclusive, but this next generation of gaming is really going to step up the visual quality of what we are going to expect from games in the future. The Order 1886 does that massively, and it is a monster, a big title for the PlayStation 4 coming in 2015, and I can't wait for it. We've reached out to the guys at Ready at Dawn Studios for some more details on the game, to try and get talking to them, and we would love to get more on the website for you. Keep it on mygameslounge.com for more on The Order 1886, and of course more on EGX 2014. I'm going to be starting doing some more videos later, looking at the next game, which is Shadow of Mordor, potentially one of the games of 2014, if not the game of 2014. Keep it on My Games Lounge for the latest, guys.